Here's a great way to start becoming more selves aware. Remember our adapted self versus our original self. It requires major vulnerability and an open mind. But if your heart longs to become free of your adapted self, this is a big piece of the puzzle. Pick someone you trust and ask them specific questions about how your actions and your chosen words are being perceived and how they may be affecting others. When I first started doing this, I chose people I knew would love me regardless, but would also be honest with me. I'd present the situations in my relationships, what was going on in other parts of my life, give a clue as to how I was handling them, and then I would wait for honest feedback. Now, if you're asking me, I would in turn ask you more questions like, what were your intentions and motivation behind your response? Do you know where that came from? Like, really think about it. Do you know where that came from? Is that the outcome you were hoping for deep down after that response? How did you feel after you responded like that? And if the situation were reversed, how would you want them to handle it? Be really careful in choosing someone to walk with you through this. There can be people in our lives that would take advantage of your vulnerability to make you feel worse. And I can't believe I have to say that. If you don't think you have anyone that would have the courage to be honest with you, ask yourselves those questions and start journaling. God's really graceful to give you the answers if you're willing to hear. Proverbs 27:9 says, "Oil and perfume make the heart glad, and the sweetness of a friend comes from his earnest counsel." It is never easy to hear the seemingly negative side of your actions or words, but if we want an honest look at how our ego, which is where we're acting from mostly, until we get there, maybe affecting relationships, this is a step not to skip. Let me know how it's going. Keep me posted. DM me with any questions. I'm here if you need support.